Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me. Jagannatashtakam Puneya Pathet Brayata Shuchi Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Vishnu Lokam Sagachati. जय जगन्नाथ, जय बलदेवा, जय सुभद्रा माँ की जय हो. हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे
कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे
हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे.
जय हरि बोल.
हरे कृष्णा.
So the most
दादाजी
auspicious
मैंने 84 भी तैयार कर लिया है.
tomorrow. One day Purushashtakam, that is Jagannath Ashtakam, and one day Chaudhara.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So every day we have to sing for the pleasure of Lord Jagannath, because he is Purushottama. So the most auspicious month, and that too in the most auspicious Shravan Mas has come. So let us all chant nicely, as much as possible, do devotional service, increase our devotional service by our chanting, by our service. This is very important for every devotee, because this is a nourishment for the devotee. Every 3 years, this month comes. So let us nourish ourselves. Let us take full advantage. Renu Birla Mataji, please mute your phone. Gautam, just see whoever is unmute, you have to do that. So it's very important month. So we have to nourish ourselves by chanting more. This auspicious month, every 3 years it comes. Let us chant more and read as much as possible. Do swadhyay, attend the classes, take satvik ahara. Keep your ahara to the minimum, because if you have more ahara, then naturally you feel like to sleep. So minimize your ahara to two times a day. Take part in the Tulsi Archana if possible. And swadhyay, chanting. Be humble to every devotee. As much as possible, chant Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaiva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Whatever offenses we have done knowingly, unknowingly, we don't know. To any Vaishnava, to anyone, let us beg forgiveness to Krishna, so that the Vaishnava forgives us. Because if Vaishnava forgives, Krishna forgives us. So all these are the medicines which we have to take in this Purushottam Mas, so that we can grow in our devotional service. If this Purushottam Mas is taking advantage, if we have taken advantage of this Purushottam Mas, then easy to progress in our devotional service. Okay. So it so happened, the external consciousness was lost by Pundrik Vidyanidhi when he heard the most wonderful words, Aho Bakiyam Sarakalaputam. After hearing this, he was in complete ecstasy. And then Pundrik Vidyanidhi, after that, after 6 hours, he regained the consciousness, sat peacefully. Then Gadadhar Pandit just cried, because he doubted Pundrik Vidyanidhi. Just see, knowingly, unknowingly, whatever offenses we have done, this is the best time to make atonement. So here, Gadadhar Pandit just stood in reverence. Then Mukunda, he revealed Gadadhar's mind. Yes, there was a doubt which aroused when he saw the behavior of Pundrik Vidyanidhi. So now, what is the atonement? He just wants to take initiation from you. And Gadadhar is a renounced person right from the childhood. And that is how, because in his childhood he is renounced, he has shown such experience. Even this maturity of understanding that I have done some offenses, this can only happen only for a devotee. An outsider, when he does a mistake, he tries to protect himself or justify himself. But when a devotee does a mistake towards anyone, he can immediately understand, yes, it is my fault. That is the difference between a Baddha Jiva, a conditioned soul, and a devotee. Devotee should always rectify and not justify their mistakes. It's very important. Then he says he has been a constant companion of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu right from the childhood. So Pundarik and the Gadadhar makes a wonderful match of Guru and Shishya. There should be match also. Match of Guru and Shishya. Yes. Whatever is there in the heart of the Guru should be understood by the disciple without expression of Guru to him. That is known as first class devotee. First class means he knows the mind of the Guru and he will act accordingly. Second class devotee needs instructions. Then he acts accordingly. Third class devotee, even if instruction is given, he just takes from one ear and throws out from another ear. That is the third grade devotee. So every guru has three types of devotees. One is first class devotee. Without waiting for the instruction, just do it. Second class waits for the instruction, does it. At least till here it is better. But third class is the most hopeless class. Even after instructed also, he will do what he likes. So here, an auspicious day has been asked to select so that initiation happens. Then Pundarik Vidyanidhi says, oh, I have obtained a wonderful jewel. To get such a wonderful disciple is also a bhagya for the devotee, as bhagya for the guru. As much as bhagya is there for the shishya to get a wonderful guru, so much as bhagya for the guru to get such a disciple. So this is the perfect match. Like Srila Prabhupada is such a wonderful disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He did not meet much. He was not instructed much, but he followed everything. He did what Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur wanted, what his guru wanted. It's known as first class disciple. So guru is very fortunate. Similarly, the disciple is also very fortunate to accomplish the mission of his spiritual master. He said, how much suffering you are giving this offender? He says, oh Krishna. Sorry, not so Pundarik Vidyanidhi, he was very happy. And then he said, yes, I will initiate him. By the good fortune accumulated in many births, one attains such a disciple. Now just see what has been expressed. Only when a person has done a lot of fortune, to get a wonderful disciple is not so easy. Some do only lip services. Some do for name and fame, but some are really dedicated. So this is very important. To be a good disciple means do without any name and fame. So the next Dwadashi was selected in the waxing moon. So your desires will be fulfilled in this way. Gadadhar went to see Lord Gauranga. Vishwambhar was very, very pleased. Then Vidyanidhi, Pundarik Vidyanidhi came secretly to meet the Lord. He came alone. And when he saw the Lord, he fell unconscious. So in this way, he fell unconscious even before he offered obeisances to the Lord. Then he regained consciousness and he roared loudly. Then he says, oh Lord, how much will you give suffering to this offender? You have delivered the entire world, but I am bereft, I am cheated. So in this way, he cried. There was no Vaishnava that did not recognize the position of Vidyanidhi. Yes, though opulently seeming to be opulent, Apparently, he seems to be opulent, but he is a great Vaishnava. In this way, that when dearmost devotee arrived, Vishwambhar, who is very affectionate to the devotees, just caught up and embraced him. So 131st verse, Chaitanya Bhagavat 7th chapter. Pundarika Bapa, Bolikandena Ishvara, Bapa Dekhila na Aji, Aji Nayana Gochara. Oh, Pundarik, today I am so fortunate I have seen my father with my own eyes. In this way, Pundarik Vidyanidhi has been given the position of father of Vishwambhara. He gives this position. Thakana se jani lena sarva bhaktagana Vidyanidhi Goshanida Haila Agamana. Then all the devotees came to know about the arrival of Vidyanidhi Goshani. Thakana se Haila Sabha Vaishnava Rodana Paramadbhuta Tahana Yaya Varnana. All the Vaishnavas began to cry in ecstasy. And this scene was so wonderful, this cannot be described. Vidyanidhi Vakshekori, Shri Gaura Sundara, Prema Jale, Sinchilena, Tandra Kalevara. Gaur Sundar held Vidyanidhi to his chest and soaked his entire body with tears of love. Priyatama Prabhura Janiya Bhaktagane, Pritabhaya Aptata Sabara Haila Tane. All the devotees could understand that he was the most dear of the Lord to the Lord. They displayed love and intimacy for him. Vakshaha haite Vidyanidhi na chhade Ishware Lina Haila ena Prabhu Tahara Sharire. Vidyanidhi did not release the Lord from his chest. It appeared that the Lord merged with his body. When Lord lovingly embraced, the Vidyanidhi also caught Lord very tightly. And it appeared as if they are one body. Prahareka Gaurachandra Achena Nischala Tabe Prabhu Bhayapai Daki Hari Bole. Gaurachandra remained there motionless for 3 hours. Just see what a wonderful expression of love between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Pundarik Vidyanidhi. For 3 hours they were just remaining embraced. Then Lord regained his consciousness and chanted the names of Hari. Aji Krishna Vancha Siddhi Karila Amara. Aji Krishna Vancha Siddhi Karila Amara. Aji Pailana Sarva Manoratha Para. Today Lord fulfilled my desires. I have attained that which is beyond my dreams. Sakala Vaishnava Sange Karila Milana Pundarika Haila Laya Save Karena Kirtana. In this way, was introduced to all Vaishnavas. Pundarik joined them in Kirtan. Ihara Pardavi Pundarika Vidyanidhi Prema Bhakti Bilaite Gadilena Vidhi. His name is Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Providence has created him to distribute loving devotional service. Yehi Matatandra Guna Varniya. Uchchaishware Hari Bole Shri Bhuja Tuliya. While describing his qualities in this way, the Lord raised his arms and loudly chanted the names of Hari. Prabhu Bole Aji Shubha Prabhu Prabhat Amara Aji Amaha Mangala Sevasi Apanara. The Lord said, today my morning was most auspicious. Today I felt the presence of great auspiciousness. Nitra haite aji uthilama shubhakshane dekilama prema nidhi sakshata nayane. Today I must have gotten up at a most auspicious moment, for I have directly seen prema nidhi with my eyes. Prema nidhi, the abode of love. Se prema nidhira asi haila bhaya jnana Thakane se Prabhuchini Karila Paranama. Thereafter, Shri Premanidhi regained his external consciousness. Recognizing his Lord, he offered obeisances. So Lord expresses one important thing. Because I woke up in the auspicious moment, that is why my day is auspicious. This is actually we should also learn. The auspicious moment is Brahma Muhurta. One should wake up in Brahma Muhurta if he has to really accomplish his desires of progressing in devotional service. It's very important. Whoever wakes up in Brahma Muhurta, for him, there is a huge time. The time expands for him. One who sleeps till 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, the time shortens. Even 6 o'clock. Then whole day you go on chanting. Then what happens? Brahma Muhurta is very important. At least in this month, all of us should wake up. Try to wake up by 3:30, 4 o'clock. If 4 o'clock, you wake up by 4:30, 4:45, maximum till 5 o'clock, you are ready. 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, you can chant easily. If you are going to Mangalarti to the temples, you can finish off everything by 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock to 7:30, 8 o'clock, you can chant nicely. Advaita Devera Age Kari Namaskara Yatha Yogya Prema Bhakti Karila Sabara. He offered obeisances to the Advaita Acharya and then offered appropriate love and devotion to everyone else. Parananda Hailena Sarva Bhakta Gane Tena Prema Nidhi Pundarika Darshane. All the devotees are filled to see Pundarika. He is Prema Nidhi, the ocean of love. Kshanike ye haila Prema Bhakti Avirbhava Taha Varni Bara Patra Vyasa Mahabhaga. Only the most fortunate Vyasadeva is qualified to describe the love and devotion that manifest at the time. Shri Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa is expert in properly portraying the pastimes of Krishna and the characteristics of the Vaishnavas. That is why the author has admitted that his own literacy and expertise is completely incapable of describing the characteristics of the Lord and his devotees. Only Shri Vedavyasa, who made the world glorious by presenting such descriptions, is capable of perfecting the imperfections of the author. Now, who is the author of Chaitanya Bhagavat? Vrindavan Das Thakur, who is Vedavyasa incarnated. But still, such humility that only Vedavyasa can remove all the imperfections and make me describe this, because only he can describe such love and devotion. Gadadhara Agya Magi Lena Prabhu Sthane Pundarika Mukhe Mantra Grahana Karane. Then Gadadhar asked the Lord for permission to take mantra initiation from Pundarika. Najaniya Uhana Agamya Vyavhara Chitte Avagyana Hayachila Amara. Not understanding his unfathomable characteristics, some disrespect arose in my heart. Now, Gadadhar Pandit is accepting his mistake. Eteke Uhana Ami Hayebana Shishya Aparadha Guru Shamibe Avashya. Therefore, I wish to become his disciple, for the spiritual master will certainly forgive the offenses of his disciple. Gadadhara Vake Prabhu Santosha Haira Shigra Karo Kadi Bolite Lagila. Lord was so satisfied on hearing the words of Gadadhar and said, do it quickly, do it quickly. One should not wait for initiation. If you wait, oh, let me think, let me give more time, gone. That time goes. Somebody told me, Mataji, I just want one more year. What one more year? Everything is gone. It is not, whenever the thought comes or immediately the opportunity comes of taking initiation, just take it. Here also Gadadhar Pandit says, do it quickly, do it quickly. Tabe Gadadhara Deva Prema Nidhisthane Mantra Diksha Parivena Santoshe Apane. Thereafter Gadadhar took initiation from Prema Nidhi with full satisfaction. Ki kahiba Arapundarikeera Mahima Gadadhara Shishyanra Bhakterase Sima. Now Vrindavan Das Thakur says, what can I say more about the glories of Pundarik, who had such a disciple as Gadadhar? He was a topmost devotee. Kahilama Kichu Vidyani Dhira Akhyana Yehi Mora Kamya Yena Dekha Panatana. I have just described a few topics regarding Pundarik Vidyanidhi. My only desire is that I may see him someday. Yogya Guru Shishya Pundarika Gadadhara Dui Krishna Chaitanyera Priya Kalevara. The Pundarik and Gadadhar were the ideal spiritual master and disciple. They were both dear to Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Pundarika Gadadhara Duira Milana Yepade Yeshune Taremile Premadhana. Anyone who reads or hears about the meeting of Pundarik and Gadadhar obtains the wealth of love. Now see, wealth of love. This is what we want in this month. So here it is very clearly said, whoever hears this meeting of Pundarik and Gadadhar obtains the wealth of love. So all obeisances to Pundarik and Gadadhar, who are the most important associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda Chanda Jana, Vrindavana Dasa Tachu, Pada Yuge Gana, accepting Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I, Vrindavan Das, sing the glories of their lotus feet. Thus ends our English translation of the Gaudiya Bhashya commentary on Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat Madhya Khanda, chapter 7, entitled The Meeting of Gadadhar and Pundarik. So from tomorrow, we'll start with the 8th chapter. So that will be part 2 of Madhya Khanda. So any doubts in this chapter? So the sankalpa should be taken by every devotee that how is he going to raise his devotional service, increasing the rounds, memorizing the verses, and also request that Purushottam Ashtakam or Jagannath Ashtakam should be chanted by in turn. One day Raksha Mataji's turn is over. The next turn Aruna Mataji just put. The next turn will be Jumur. The next turn will be yourself. Then will be Medhavani Mataji. Then Radhika Vasini Mataji. Rajiv Khanna Prabhu. So give a chance to every devotee, whoever can sing properly, not just struggling in the verses, who is confident, give them. And whose tuning is also proper, not that just blah, blah, blah. No. One day to Satyabhama Mataji, just give chance like this. Kusum Mataji, if she can sing, I don't think she can sing. Okay, just see who else can sing. And it should be in a very properly recited, because it is a pleasure, it is for the pleasure of Jagannath, Prabhu, Jagannath Swami. Okay. So put that schedule also.
Yes, Madhya.
And you can give 2-3 times a chance. Every day it should be done. Every alternate. One day Chauragra Ashtakam, one day Jagannath Ashtakam. So Chauragra Ashtakam also, if Satyabhama Mataji can sing, Medhavani Mataji can sing, they can also take the turns. And Jumur also can sing, they can also take the turn. Narayana, include all singers you include. Okay, Hare Krishna.